all have to put our grievances behind us. Just as I told you that I also have problems in the party. Me, I'm a businessman. The way I run my mouth to defend MPP, if I want a contract, I beg like a kid. Read my lips.
Really?
I beg, yes. I beg like a kid in MPP before they give me something. And when you go there for 100, they'll give you piecemeal 20. I look at them and say, Lord, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. But we are still surviving. It's not rosy as you see it out there. We all have problems, but party first. But party first. So if you think you have a problem, and the way you are going to operate is to sabotage the party. Now you are asking for the president to remove the deputy majority leader for you to be a deputy majority leader. I will also go back to America and tell President Akufo-Addo resign before I come. Yeah. If President Akufo-Addo should yield to Adwoa's demand, I'll also go to America. Then I'll make phone call to Chief of Staff. Well, tell President Akufo-Addo to resign before I come back. Somebody will look at me, Kenneth Japan, you talk too much. Okay, I'm also not coming to Parliament. What precedents are we setting in this party? So please, we have to be truthful. I have kids with her, but it's gotten to this point.
And this, as you say, purely is along political lines.
Political.
Has nothing to do with your personal relationship with her.
No, this is political. Right. I think she's wrong. She should rather apologize to the party. They should stop begging her. They should stop begging her.
Do you support the cause for her removal?
Yes.
Smart Gan update.
Yeah, but the foundation I've laid clearly tells you that I support for her removal if she doesn't come and sit there and make demands. Dr. Mwakuba, what do you know? When she refused to pick my call for 13 times, I tried Sunday, she refused. Wednesday, she sends a PA, calls me, and Adwoa says, if you can help our son's bill. I said, but when I wanted to talk to her, she did not even pick you. Ever since you've been a PA, have you heard that I have argued with Adwoa even one day? He said no. So why did she place the call to you and not me? I'm not going to give her a dime. And Dr. Mwakuba, listen to me here. Me, I don't like people like that. Honestly, I have vowed not to use so I can never blast the beer. Adwoa Safo.
Smart Gan update.
Chief of Staff called me. I went there. Said, now this is what she's saying. I swear my mother's grave. Chief of Staff gave me 120,000 deposited in Adwoa Safo's Fidelity Bank account. Please, Mwakuba, what do you know?
So a lot has been done.
Yes, I'm telling you. I put the money there in the Fidelity account. Ask her PA if what I'm saying is not the truth. But now we are in opposition. The way Adwoa is treating the party is clearly showing that we are in opposition. And this shouldn't be tolerated at all.
But at a time when, and I'll use this analogy, okay, skinny ho, no papa say and skinny and a bit gari. Wasa gari alone case ho, one waka crazy. Now, Ubefi Krumaba or no Befi Krumaba, no, I top papa ash and Amutu Muabana or the Abesi way. That is the sentiment you get from people, that the size of the government is big. We're not cutting waste in certain areas, and yet we're being asked to pay a little more because it's burden sharing.
My brother, it's easier said than done. If you say we should cut waste, give us the areas we should cut.
Size of government has been cited as one.
What is the size of government?
The current estimate of what the government purse cost the Ghanaian if I'm not mistaken, is comparatively larger than economies within this continent, Kenya and Nigeria to be precise, whose government budget, the executive government, the executive budget.
Brother, give me the figure.
Let me give you the figure in a second. But so you're not in agreement that the government is big.
Give me the figure.
Alrighty. So let me just share this with you. Now, these figures, in comparison with the budget controlled by the Kenyan presidency, as compared to the control by, okay, so Kenya's economy, this is from the national budgets of each country. The Kenyan government GDP is at $480 billion. 107. Nigeria is at 480 billion. Ghana is at 70 billion. 70 billion.
Yeah.
Okay, is the least in the three. But this is the money controlled by the presidency. $221 million by Kenya is the least. Nigeria has 387 million. Ghana, $470 million. This is records from our national budget.
Now, tell me the difference. 380 and 400. I can give you $20 million if that's what they want.
But someone is spending.
No. And I'm saying that I'll give you the difference of the $20 million. If it will solve your irresponsible behavior, I can in Japan will give you $20 million.
Who's irresponsible behavior?
Ghanaians. They are very irresponsible. A lot of them. They don't want to work. They are solely dependent on government for a person. Even bad.
Really?
Of course, yes. You think I'm afraid to speak the truth?
No, I would like for you to speak the truth, but I would like for you to share,
see,
where's the evidence that Ghanaians want to depend on government?
Let me give you evidence. This Saturday, I went to my site in Tema. On my way back, listen carefully. A woman has hired Uber, following my car. I got to a place to buy coconut. I could have chosen to go and buy cheese and burger as you're speaking. But I, who pays workers, stop to buy coconut to drink. It's my choice. This woman has hired a Uber, following me. When I got out of the car to ask the coconut seller to give me the coconut, a woman comes out of the car. And I say, Madam, what is the problem? I had an accident about 7 months ago. Excuse me. What makes you think at that particular point that I'm standing there, I have money for you to go and do your surgery? That is what I mean by irresponsible behavior. They are so inconsiderate. The Ghanaians make politicians corrupt because of their irresponsible behavior.
Why do you give them money then?
Yeah, if I give you money, some of them are genuine. Like I pay school fees and hospital bills. But those coming to me and I'm hungry, you're a fool. You're a fool.
But okay, so you do some philanthropy.
Yes.
And others,
like kids who have 7 A's, 5 A's, 3 A's, I don't have a problem. You don't leave them behind. I pay. Genuine hospital bills, they come 52,000 Ghana cedis, this and that, heart condition, I pay. But people who come to me, they send me message. Today, myself and my kids, we don't even have food to eat. You are lazy. Because if you know how my mother worked hard, she was selling on a small table at Okanshi to take care of me. What has happened to Ghanaian women, Ghanaian men today? That everything politicians should do it for them. And let me state this clearly, emphatically, that anybody who depends on government for his survival will never survive. He will continue to be poor.
At the moment, we're paying 700,000 people with 60% of all the revenue we generate in this country. I don't know, as a businessman, if that makes business sense.
You see, you are paying 700,000 people, and the 700,000 people are all ministers,
I'm not talking about ministers.
Yeah, so what is your problem?
The problem is that
What is your problem?
Sector, no,
no. What's your problem? Is the person working for a Kufuado or he's working for the country?
The question is
blessed that you have 700,000 people working. Of course, yes.
But we're paying them with 60% of what we're generating.
That is the situation we find ourselves in.
So now, how do we make the pie bigger so that
now
we're paying with that 60% that we pay them? And mind you, the 60% are people, some of them are going on strike. Some of them say it's not enough. Right?
You see, you are making contradictory references.
It's not contradictory references
even
at all.
The big pie, the 60%.
But the point I'm trying to make is that how do we make the size of the pie? How do we make this economy big enough to be able to pay the 700,000 people and be able to, and you think the e-levy is how we do that?
Yes, it's one of them. Creating employment is also one of them.
How much of the employment have we created?
How many hours do you have today? I will go all out.
We're here till 10 o'clock this morning.
I'll go all out with you. My brother, let me tell you something. If you want to develop this country and expand, the workforce, create jobs for them, there are simple things. All governments, and I say all governments, NDC, MPP, they all missed out.
Okay.
First one.
No, hold on a second. In the spirit of responsibility, don't forget, please. If you have to write it down, please write it down. We have bills to pay. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll come